Hey guys, the long awaited video is here finally. You can see how beautiful I'm looking for this video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here or this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube, hi, I'm Barbara aka Barbs. I'm a medical doctor living in Nigeria and also a content creator by the side. So medical doctor by day, content creator by night. Anyway, back to the topic of the day. So I recently got monetized on YouTube. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal, you guys. Like, I am so happy. Like, I feel blessed and I'm so thankful to God and to you guys also for the constant support. Like, you guys don't even know what it means to me. It means a lot, like, to me, that you guys keep watching my videos, liking my videos, and even commenting on my videos. So I actually got monetized on the 10th of February this year, 2025. That was when I got the email from YouTube saying that I was eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. You guys, I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube for this thing because I didn't know how to go about the whole monetization process. And thank God I did watch those videos because the whole thing is a bit technical and it wasn't as straightforward as I thought it was going to be. Thankfully, I recorded my own monetization process to share here because it might be of some help to people who are trying to get monetized here on YouTube. Getting monetized, especially in Nigeria, can be really stressful because the postal system we have here is not really functional. I don't want to use the word not functional because it's actually functional, but it's just not as straightforward like in other countries. Before we get into the video, let me give you guys a little background information about my channel. So I started my YouTube channel in 2023, January 2023. So it's been over 2 years now. And my very first video is actually still here on YouTube, so you can check it out. I'm going to leave the link to that video on the screen or in the description box below. You can go check it out. So there are some requirements to getting monetized on YouTube, which I'm sure some of you guys already know. So the first requirement is your subscriber count. So you need at least 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. This one doesn't have a timeline. You just need a baseline of 1,000 subscribers. The second requirement is your public watch hours. So you need at least 4,000 public watch hours if you post more of long form videos, and you need to get these 4,000 watch hours within a space of 1 year. Or alternatively, you can get 10 million short views if you post more of short videos. When I started my YouTube channel, I thought that getting the 1,000 subscribers was going to be the real problem, right? Little did I know that the watch hours was going to be my biggest enemy. Like, guys, getting that 4,000 watch hours stressed me out so much because, for one, I didn't know on time that I had to get that 4,000 watch hours within a space of 1 year. And secondly, I confused watch hours with views. So here is what I thought. I thought that if I uploaded a video, right, and 100 people watches that video, they automatically get 100 hours of watch hour, which is completely wrong. And I feel like a lot of people make this mistake also. So let me get this straight now. If you upload a video, a 20-minute video for instance, and 100 people watches that video, the watch hour you're going to get is that 20 minutes multiplied by 100. So let's calculate that now. So you're going to get approximately 33 hours of public watch hour. And mind you, a lot of people don't watch each videos from beginning to end. So if someone watches just 8 minutes of your 20-minute video, what you're going to get is 8 minutes watch hour and not 20 minutes watch hour. So that's basically how the watch hour is calculated. For the people that have been with me since day one, you guys know how I started my YouTube channel. It was an impromptu decision. Like, then I knew absolutely nothing about YouTube. I didn't know how the watch hours were calculated. I didn't know how YouTube algorithm works. Like, if I knew what I know now, there are a lot of things I would have done differently as a beginner. Anyways, what am I trying to say? It's better to focus more on the watch hours, on getting your watch hours up, because trust me, that's going to be the harder task to achieve. So let me quickly get into the monetization process, what the whole process was like for me. I have some notes here on my laptop because I can't really remember all the details of what I did. It's been so long. I also have some screenshots and like screen records here to help me remember the things that I did. So the first thing I did here after I got my email. I got the email exactly on the 10th of February. And the first thing I did was go to my YouTube studio. I noticed that what I used to see on that page had changed. And I heard some YouTubers don't get this email. So you can be checking your YouTube studio regularly if you're close to hitting that threshold for monetization. So when you hit the threshold for monetization, you're going to see a page that says you can start your earning journey on YouTube and all the different ways that you can make money on YouTube. Also on that page, you're going to see an apply icon at the bottom of that page. So I clicked on that icon and it took me to another page that has these 3 steps. I'm going to leave maybe the screenshot or the screen record on this screen. So the next page had 3 steps that I had to go through to get accepted into the YouTube partner program and get monetized. So the first step here was to read the basic terms and policy for being a YouTube partner and click on accept. So I read the whole thing, the terms and conditions. Please make sure to go through these things so you can fully understand what you're subscribing to and to maybe avoid violating their terms and risking demonetization in the future. After I clicked on it, it took me to the second step, which is where I have to sign up for the AdSense. When I was doing my research, I found out that some YouTubers, some people created their AdSense accounts before getting monetized. I didn't do that, but you can go ahead and create an AdSense account while you're waiting to get monetized. So when I clicked on start, it asked me if I already had an existing AdSense account and I picked no. So it redirected me to another page where I had to create a fresh AdSense account. So there I chose the email account that I wanted to use to create the AdSense account. And it took me to another page also where I had to copy my YouTube link and input my country of residence, which is Nigeria. So after I clicked on setup account, it brought me to this page where my account information was displayed. Here you're going to see your account type and where you're residing or the address where you want your AdSense pin to be sent to. You can also edit the address here to the address you want your mail to be sent to. I used my hometown address at Imo State because when I was doing this whole thing, I wasn't settled yet. I just finished my house job then and I was moving from place to place. So I used my home address that at least I'm sure it's permanent, it's not going to change. When inputting your address, you're going to type your name, your street name, your town, the postal code of the post office you want your mail to be sent to, and your state. So after you've gone through your details and everything is okay, then you can click on submit. There they said that the approval usually takes less than a day, but sometimes can take a bit longer. Then when I went back to my YouTube channel, I already saw that, to my YouTube studio rather, I saw that the step 2 was already in progress. And then I wrote that the approval usually takes several days and in some cases may take up to 2 to 3 weeks. But for me, 6 hours later that day when I checked back, I saw that that step 2 was already approved, and once the step 2 is approved, it automatically takes you to step 3. And in this step 3, you don't need to do anything. So here YouTube is just basically reviewing your YouTube account to know whether you're going to be accepted into the program or not. Here I was actually like really scared because when I was doing my research, I found out that some people's applications were actually rejected. So like I was being skeptical, very skeptical at this point. But thankfully, by the next day, around 12 noon the next day, my application was accepted. I got an email saying that I have been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. This was about 16 hours from the time my channel was under review. So after that, I went back to my YouTube studio to activate all the features for monetization. I activated all the features actually, including the ads for both long form videos and shorts, the supers and the membership. So for you to now actually get the money, you have to verify your identity and verify your address as well. If you've been earning on YouTube and you've not done these 2 verifications, you can't withdraw that money. Like you'll be seeing the money there, but you can't get to it. And this verification is basically to confirm that you're a real person, you're not a ghost, and that you actually live where you say you live. So when I went back to my AdSense account, I didn't see any clickable links or icon that I could use to apply. So I went back to YouTube again to watch videos, and I found out that I actually needed to make at least $10 before I can start the verification process. So I had to wait for a while. I think I waited for 2 weeks before I could make $10. I know it's crazy, but yeah, I waited for like 2 weeks before I hit the $10 threshold. And when I hit the $10 threshold, I was sent an email saying that I needed to verify my account. And when I went back to AdSense, I saw an icon there that I could click to apply. So all the information that I needed for the verification were in the mail that I received. And for the verification, you need a form of identification. And it was stated in the mail also that whatever information that you input must exactly match the information in your government issued ID. So for instance, if your name is ofilichikaodili, you must input exactly the same name in your AdSense, no minus, no plus. So the ID that I know that is recognized by AdSense is the National Identity Card, your international passports, driver's license, and residence permit. But I also heard that some people were able to use their permanent voter's card and it worked. So you can use your permanent voter's card too if you don't have any of the other IDs that I mentioned. For me, I used my international passport for my verification. So I logged back into my AdSense account, went to payments. There is an icon there that says take action, and when I clicked on it, it took me to the page where I had to upload my documents, and in less than 10 minutes I received a mail saying that my verification was successful. Now when I went back to my AdSense account, the address verification popped up, and this is where the problem was for me. So AdSense is supposed to send you a letter containing your PIN, also called the personal identification number. It's I'm not sure again, it's either a 4-digit or 6-digit code. So this PIN is what you're supposed to use and verify your address on AdSense. I was already like very skeptical about this step because from my research, a lot of Nigerians were complaining about this address verification. And from what I heard, a lot of people weren't able to get their PIN because of our messed up postal system. And like to make everything worse, they don't put your mobile number in the letter. So at least whatever post office it gets to, they're going to call you. So no post office is going to call you for your mail. So if you're going to do this address verification thing, make sure they use a postal code that you're sure works. The only post office that I was sure worked is the one in UNEC, the school that I went to in Enugu. Then I used to use it for online shoppings and all of that. But I wasn't in Enugu anymore, so I had to use the post office in my hometown at Imo State. So I checked my address and made sure everything was correct, and then I sent my mail to Imo State. By the next day, they sent me an email saying that they've sent my mail to the address that I imputed, and that is going to take about 3 weeks for me to get it, and sometimes it may take up to 4 weeks. Also in the email, they said that I can reapply 3 more times to get the PIN if the previous one didn't get to me. That's making a total of 4 applications. Also in the mail, they stated that if I don't verify my address with the PIN that is going to be in the letter, within a space of 4 weeks from the time I started applying, that my channel is going to be demonetized. So after my first application, as at then I wasn't at Imo State because I was moving from place to place, like I told you guys, for some reason. So I told my dad to help me go to the post office to check for my mail. This was like 2 weeks after my application. The mail wasn't there, but I wasn't bothered since they said it was going to take up to 3 weeks and sometimes 4 weeks. So by 3 weeks, my dad checked again. My mail wasn't there, though he kept rechecking and rechecking. And by the 4th week, I reapplied again, but this time around, I reapplied, I changed my address and sent the mail to Lagos because I had traveled down to Lagos by then. Long story short, I still didn't get my mail when I reapplied. And then by the 3rd time, I reapplied again, it failed. So I was basically like moving from one post office to the other. And the funny thing is, at the post office, I was seeing other people's mails. Like I knew what the mail was supposed to look like because I looked it up online. I think I'll get a picture of what the mail is supposed to look like. It has the AdSense logo on it. So I was seeing a lot of other people's mails. So this is probably like mails, pins that didn't get to the owners or something. At this point, I was already like panicking because I only had 3 weeks left in the 4 month window I was given. So I went back to YouTube again and started watching videos, researching, and I found out that I could actually verify my address without the physical PIN. I'm sure there are a lot of Nigerian YouTubers struggling with this same address verification, which is why I'm really glad that I recorded this whole process, and I hope that this video gets to the people that really need it. So from the video that I watched, it said that for me to apply for the online verification, I should have applied for the physical PIN for up to 4 times. So I immediately applied for the 4th time so I can have the option for online verification. So after I applied, still on that page, that's the verification page, I clicked on the Learn More button and it redirected me to another page. At the bottom of that page, you're going to see PIN troubleshooter. So I clicked on that and it brought me to a page where I had to confirm my email, and they asked if I had received my physical PIN. I picked no, and then the next step had this clickable link with the name contact form. So now if you've not applied for your physical PIN for up to 4 times, you're not going to see this contact form after answering the questions. Instead, you're going to see a page that is going to tell you to reapply for your physical PIN for the 4th time. Also, after your 4th application, it may take up to 24 hours for you to see the contact form. So I clicked on the contact form and it brought out a form for me to fill. I had to input my name, email address, my AdSense publisher ID. For this publisher ID, you can get it under your account settings, under account information. Also, I had to provide an ID that has my mailing address on it as it appeared on my AdSense account. And the only ID that I had containing my address was my permanent voter's card. It has my home address on it. So I had to go back to my AdSense account to change my address, the Lagos address that I put there, back to my hometown address so it will correlate with the address that I had on my permanent voter's card. Now, alternatively, if you don't have maybe an ID that contains your address, you have to provide an additional document. You can still use your ID, but you have to provide an additional document. And the documents they said you have to provide is either a bank statement, telephone bill, or rent receipt that has your name and your address on it. And the address should also be the same as the one in your AdSense account. So after I filled the form, I submitted, and guys, in 3 minutes, in just 3 minutes, my address was verified. Like, I was so relieved. Like, after 3 months, my address is finally verified. Thankfully though, YouTube has introduced another option for online verification. This is a very recent development though. I think it was introduced a month ago or 2 months ago, I'm not sure. But this allows you to directly go and verify your YouTube account, your YouTube channel, without having to go through the physical PIN routes. But the downside to this is that it's not available to people that have already started their verification process, their monetization process. It's only available to people that have started their monetization within these 2 months that this option was introduced. So yeah, guys, that is how I went about my monetization process. I am very grateful because I know this is not an easy journey. It has been a roller coaster of events, from being consistent on YouTube for a month or even 2 months to ghosting YouTube for months. I know, but I am actually glad I started YouTube when I did, and I'm excited for the future. Like, there's definitely going to be more content coming in, and I'm actually very grateful to all of you for the constant love and support. Like, I actually have like people that comment on my videos all the time, like regularly. Like, it's insane. So thank you to all of you for the love and support, for the likes, shares, the comments. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. We're on the road to 3K subscribers, so guys, let's make that happen. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.